Town in panic after family film festival turns into blood-soaked monster movie marathon. Popcorn panic and parental outrage ensue after mix-up at the Maple Grove Community Center, Maple Grove, Michigan. What was supposed to be a wholesome weekend of anime classics and heartwarming family fun turned into a night of shrieks, fainting parents, and traumatized toddlers as the Maple Grove Recreation Committee accidentally screened the monster movie marathon instead of its annual family film festival. The event, advertised as a magical journey for the power of friendship, began Saturday evening with an enthusiastic turnout of over 2,000 local families, many wearing pajamas and carrying stuffed animals. Those The first scheduled movie was listed as The Little Mermaid, 1989. Instead, began with The Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1954. I thought it was great reinterpretation, said local mom Heather Dempsey, who stayed optimistic for the first 5 minutes. Then the creature ripped the guy's face off, and my 6-year-old asked if Ariel was okay. That's when I knew something was very wrong. Event coordinator Todd Henley, 34, insists the mix-up was purely accidental. So we outsourced the film reels to an online distributor named Cinema Classics Plus, Henley explained. Apparently they said a sponsor made him marathon 12 hours of terror. I didn't notice until the popcorn machine started smoking and the children started screaming. The chaos escalated when the next film, The Blob, 1958, began to ooze onto the screen. Several kids believed the goo was coming for them, resulting in mass evacuation into the parking lot. Meanwhile, a handful of horror enthusiasts who had accidentally wandered into expecting the annual Midnight Scream Fest applauded the lineup. It was the best night of my life, said self-proclaimed horror fan Kyle Chainsaw McDougal, who attended dressed as Jason Voorhees. Finally, the town embraced culture. Despite several attempts to stop the screenings, the projectors remote went missing, allegedly stolen by a group of teens who shouted, let it play, it's cinema, before disappearing into the snack bar. Police were eventually called to restore order after reports of children armed with churros attacking the screen during the thing, 1982, though serious injuries were reported. Though several attendees have reported lingering nightmares and an aversion to gelatin desserts, Mayor Linda Pratt has since issued a public apology, calling the incident a regrettable yet oddly successful community gathering. Attendance numbers were nearly double last year's festival. We'll be more careful next time, Pratt assured reporters. Next year we'll screen something safe, like maybe Jurassic Park. That's about dinosaurs, right? The Maple Grove Community Center has announced a follow-up event next weekend called Cuddle and Calm, Disney Sing-Along Recovery Night, to help prepare the fragile innocence of local youth. Meanwhile, Cinema Classic Plus has offered the town a 10% discount on next year's booking and complimentary copies of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans, lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Storynory, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Storynory today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.